So, let's move on now to our next main story quest. The level 66 challenge entitled Sworn Enemies of the Sun. Magni has a new task in mind for you and yours. A pity you will not pledge yourself to the sun. You might have proved yourself useful in the coming Nadam. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return and fight for them all. The cause is futile with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task as was my decree. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Dotharl. It's like, what? For this task, 2 will go and 2 will remain. So in other words, I'm going. Should the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee, or be captured or killed by the Dotharl, then the other will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. We better not fail then, eh? The question is, who should we send? That is not for you to decide. Of course not. All of you have conquered Bottom's metal and prove yourselves warriors of the steppe. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore you should have no objections. But then why are you choosing 2 of us? Yeah. Yeah, they can't wait to see us squirm. Brother Magni, a word! The Buduga require that a hostage be male, for if these ones fail, we cannot accept a woman as a slave. Therefore we choose the Firewalker, the one they call Hien. So be it. I shall choose second. You really gonna keep me here? I doubt either of you are the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told in manner of no use to me. I know not what this moon stuff is that he's going on about, but I don't like the sound of it. At all. No, of course not. The woman I seek of is the Dusk, a gentle, ethereal maiden, a dancer in the morning mist. You are warriors of the steppe, fierce and brutal, conquerors of magic stone and steel. Ethereal, you are not. I'm your Rolandberry, or you try ethereally chasing after lambs when your boots are full of lake water. I really don't feel like choosing option number 1 here. How well your tasks befitted you both. But since I must choose, I choose you. You did well milking this sheep. They took a liking to you, I am told. Gosetsu and Corinne then. I had hoped to see these undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. Yeah, Mr. Buduga likes that. Dotharl Kar lies far to the south where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin them all. Now go. Before we do... Oh no, that's, Lise and Hien being taken away. Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak of our plans outside. That may explain why, whenever I've gotten indications or debuffs against opponents that say accuracy down, that's probably me thinking to myself, okay, so yeah, direct hit rate is still a relevant stat. Because yeah, when you were starting in the fringes, you ran into a lot of enemies that reduced your accuracy, and you had that as a debuff, so... It's probably why I was compelled to maintain holding on to anything that had accuracy on it. So let's speak with, or direct hit rate in this instance. So let's speak with Gosetsu. 'Tis plain they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south which should prove a vantage point from which to survey Dotharl Car from afar. Let us go and do just that. Let's go look out at the... Oops, I was already mounted. I have to go stand lookout at the Dusk Throne. Okay, so we have to throw ourselves off in order to get there. Well, thankfully it doesn't look like I have to go all that far. But I'd rather warp over to Reunion. Because yeah, that is a crap way to take a serious fall. And I don't have all my Aether Currents yet. Okay, got it there. Also, by the way, Dizzy Eye, I never welcomed you officially to the channel because I was trying to make sense of the changes to the stats. But yeah, welcome to my channel, and it's nice to have you joining us this afternoon. But yeah, when I saw stuff that said accuracy down, it kept me thinking like that. Okay, it's still an important stat as direct hit. Or that accuracy is still an important stat. I was about to say, are all those sheep currently drinking in the water? Well, here's the Dotharl's settlement. And here's me trying to run from a buzzfly. Oh, he hit me with something anyway. To say nothing of the giant Ochu that could possibly hit me. Might as well turn down this way to reveal more of the map. If it'll let me. It's right there and it won't let me do it. Okay, well, let's go and stand lookout. Nice. Over there, look! Those men are in danger! Ah, too late for the one perhaps, but there is yet time to save the other. From what appear to be... basically brown versions of Yetis from the Snowcloak dungeon. Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate! Now, but is he on our side or is he on their side? We don't know yet. And we won't know until we actually get there. So we have Mansa Siri plus this level 70 rank B hunt. I've had everyone tell me that I need to go do hunts now in Stormblood, but the thing is I'm not level 70 yet. And besides, if I try and go in without allies, there's no point in me doing them. Yeah, those of you Manzaziri who are just staying there idling, Looks like my trick was drawing his attention. Oh wow! Oh, I had assistance. I was like, well, that was out of nowhere. What happened? I was thinking to myself, did my chocobo really kill that thing on its own? But no, it was just someone else playing. I owe you my life. Nay, friend, think nothing of it. I but wish we had come sooner. I knew at once he was dead. It will come as scant comfort, I fear. But I slew the beast responsible. Nay, that is no way for a Dotharl to die. What is this? Who are these outsiders? Yeah, now we're gonna be stuck with a Dotharl. Oh, it's a woman. And a very pissed off one at that. Sado Cartoon, forgive me. We were returning from our hunt when we were caught unawares by Manzaziri. These ones saved me, but Gesir is... Yeah. He's dead, unfortunately. Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I have heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Who are you, they? Who do you serve? Answer me. Might as well come out with it, because now we're going to be indebted to you guys as well. If I may begin to answer your questions before you ask more, we are friends of the mole, and we come to see the strength of the Dotharl for ourselves. The mole? The little lambs who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods? What fools are you to share the soil of such weaklings? Next you wish to tell me you wish to fight in the Nadam. Which is exactly where we're going with next. Ah, so you do. That is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. I am Sadu, Cartoon of the Dotharl. For your deeds I grant you leave to walk among us. Come, look on our glory and despair. Seeing that is quite a sneer. We fear no tribe, least of them all. Though if you are of the Oronir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. Then let's make no mention of it. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Yes, Cartoon. Yeah. She's a witch! Let's go ahead and speak with Kosetsu. So that is the leader of the Dotharl. Clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke of her dead. See to the corpse. Surely this warrior deserves better than that. Well, we don't know of their traditions either, so... let's go ahead and take this. So let's take Kosetsu's next, level 66 main story challenge entitled The Undying Ones. Kosetsu is brimming with indignation. Forgive me, Corinne, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once, with me. Yeah. Take care of him, okay? Yeah, let's go find out why she's so damn mean.
How he died matters not. Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
Oh, is that the widow?
Not soon enough, Hartoon. The Nardum is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should cancel restraint until after.
I do not understand. If Gessa is dead, how should he return?
Silence! You come to spy on us, knowing naught of our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dotharl, for we do not fear death.
Well, she really likes to show off her teeth, doesn't she?
With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
You mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
Yeah, the one on the right doesn't... Yeah. Gosetsu, you just pissed off a whole bunch of angry women. In one fell swoop.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs. Have care what you say. Otherwise do as you will.
Yeah, good job there, Gosetsu. Everyone's now staring at us. For the wrong reasons. And then now they're going to be talking about you. For the wrong reasons. Yeah, these guys are basically Klingons. Gosetsu? Such contempt as was in their eyes I have never known. But for the soul to live on as they say is not something I can so easily accept. Do they truly believe this? All of them? That in death there can be rebirth, retribution? In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with our people. Yeah, perhaps I can go about it like a woman would, not like a big man would. Starting with Coco, who, yeah, looks really pissed off. I know you, Reunion, the travelers with the mole girl. I marked you after I left the Oronir. One's from Doma, others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Dotharl Ka. Coco sounds to you, your ear, the name of a woman. Well, of course. That will be because it is. I died a woman, and was reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul, and the flesh the flesh. Perhaps you scoff. Many would. Many only look to the name and the flesh, and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sato-kun. 3 times before, she died a man. Yet she returns as a woman the 4th. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Quite the interesting naming scheme you have around here. So yeah, clearly the people who live in Suinu Satu do not follow a similar way of naming. Hello there, Koyar. The cycle of death and rebirth, it is simply that. Take me. I died in battle with the Hotgo. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know not of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Koyar again and again. It is difficult to remember everything but importance. You mean you don't take notes? Yeah, it kind of might be a good idea to do something like that. And then kind of looks like we have Captain Mergen here. Impressive, is it not? To slain by my boy. Oh, that. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned. A master of the bow, it is good to see that he retains his skill. Yeah, I mean, we've already kind of... Wait a minute. Can you walk around to the other side of the lake? Gosetsu! I was expecting you to be back in your original position! Yeah, now you've gone and hid behind a tent. What's that all about? It looks like you're picking a quarrel with someone else. Yeah, what's this all about? Ah, Corinne, you have completed your inquiries. Pretty much. Aye, it is as she said. They believe with every fiber of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observed some of the warriors at practice. They are as formidable as the Oronir, perhaps more, and their weapons are equal as well. Yet they do not lack in skill and resources. It is plain to see that their numbers are inferior. Well, in the meantime, we'll go ahead and take some greaves. And these ones actually look like they'll do pretty well. This is, yeah, it's got the crit hit and the direct hit rate. But how come I'm gonna lose crit hit, though? That's not supposed to happen. Okay, yeah, you guys see it too, right? This is an item level 279 with a 68-point crit hit rate against the item level 273 item with an 80 crit hit rate. What gives, game? Yeah, what gives? Alright, let's take on... Oh, and that just opened up a whole slew of side quests over here, too. So let's take Gosetsu's next, level 66 challenge entitled, A Final Piece. Gosetsu has been given much to consider. This has been an educational experience, to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe. It will not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. Not less than the Dotharl's plans for the Nodum will suffice, I fear. So what are we going to do about it? Well, I have never been one for skulking about. I will go to Sardu and see what secrets I can pry from her lips. Well, given how easily you offended her, I don't see that going well. Yeah, this requires a woman's touch. The spies return and they have learned naught. Mayhap so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nadam. Out with it, I say! We are what you see, Derman. We are Dotharl. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. That is why I care not for what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The Mole mock you are few, but so too are you. Why? Oh, did we actually hit a nerve? Though a glorious death it is celebrated, it is yet death. While we will kill many, many are killed in turn. In wake of our battles, the soil drinks deep of the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul. And if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds the vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self, if it falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Even when we meet our enemies in battle without fear, such is our way even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it, but know that we fight to live, not to die. Dotharl train and make ready by the day, but they do not rush to meet it. Not until we have done our duty. Oh, he's back. Sado Kutun, Gassir's body has been given to the Suns. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nadam draws near, and you will all need your strength. If you intend to fight in the Nadam, you should return to the mall and make ready. But know that when next we meet, you and yours will die. Or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travelers. We shall, but if you will permit me a final question ere we part. Where is this place that Gassir has been laid to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Right for the flesh! I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Gadan may have already caught his scent. My apologies, Corinne. This will but take a moment. Alright, so... yeah, we also have to pay our respects as well, apparently. And there is Triple Triad as well that I can play here. But we'll leave that for another time. Boy, Skana's really been in a lot of cutscenes. Seems like whenever I'm going around, she's in cutscene. Oh, Ether Current. I might as well pick this up. Okay, now here's a bit of game logic I don't understand. Off to the west is supposed to be Doma. And there's the back door into Yansha. Yeah, supposed to be over here is Doma, so I don't know how that necessarily works. Unless Doma is actually in desert. But yeah, let's go ahead and insult Sadu again. Corpse Stealer. Yeah, I will not have this on my watch. Into the air, yeah. Take that. And pow! Take that. And uppercut him. Get him dead. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and honor the... Did that really just say 360,000 experience points I gained from doing that? He's just gonna drop and turn into a skeleton.
For the vultures. It seems an insult to the man. But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting. Pardon me?
Oh. You're gonna chill out for a while?
When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny there is a certain logic to it all. A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such sacrifice. It is because he has faith that his death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant, when the heart sings, and the blood burns, and his soul finds peace.
And so have you found yours?
There is comfort in that.
Oh, well, I was about to say, what did you hear? Yeah, I don't think we don't want to die to these guys. And so, Gosetsu will take matters into his own hands, I guess. He's like, who's next? To which the answer is, no one, because they all ran off in fear.
Nay! We dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be. Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
And we'll speak with him to complete this challenge. Well then, we must all be on our way, even Gassir. Let us return to the Dawn Throne, and pray that our tale is enough to satisfy our most radiant Taskmaster. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take the experience that comes along with it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait a minute, we're warping back, just going right back there? Meanwhile, deep within the Dawn Throne... Yeah, what have Lise and Hien been up to? Chilling in a jail cell. Yeah, so much for the optimistic aspect.
Well, if there is a way out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
'Tis little wonder the Oronir won the last Nardum. These people leave naught to chance.
Hien, I've had something on my mind for a while, and now...
You're gonna spill it to him?
In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the Resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they got. They all had their reasons, of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
They have their reasons. Yeah, clenching her fists again.
People are pragmatic creatures at heart. They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they concluded last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same. And so they choose the more sensible option. They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. One cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice. But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
Just like Yugiri was able to do?
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Then honor him by doing the same for others, with all your might and main. You know, when my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma.
And yet you seek to accomplish it?
But my father did, as did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
Well, it's good to know that you're finally wanting to do something about that.
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
As you?
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the warrior of light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done. I won't have you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want, with my own two hands.
Yeah, she seems very much more assertive now. Yeah, she seems to have renewed confidence in herself, so that could very well work in her favor. But it's been a long time since we've been back to Girabanya's, and who knows how much longer it'll take to get there.